let's ask you this. Kendrick Lamar.
K-Dot.
How did your friendship start with K-Dot?
Man, I'm gonna put it like this, man. Big shout out to Kendrick. He wanted me in his video. Kendrick been doing this thing
For a while.
I'm not the person that know all the type of music. I don't, I'm a gospel dude. My kids teach me, keep me up to date with music. It was like, be humble, sit down. No, that's Kendrick. He walked up in this academy and he said, and big shout out to Sharm, he wanted me to. I used to go to his school. Did party for him, just was there.
Yeah.
And that's what people tell me. That's what keep me tripping. Like, Tommy, you used to do my party when I was. I'm like, are you for real? That's crazy.
That is nuts.
Yeah,
though, right?
and for them, and I hear look at the people like you a staple in the community, and you this, you that. I don't know what that means. Ain't nobody gave me no staple money. Like, I don't know what I got. You need the key to the city. What I'm gonna do with it? Like, it's like
what I'm gonna do with it.
My thing is for him to come and man, and wanted me to pop out at his concert.
What time yet? One West. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I guess they recognize me as. I have been through this neighborhood for 30-something years.
Yeah.
And I guess they was young when I was, it's like.
Yeah.
So, you see that I'm still doing the same thing I've been doing. Like, it's just different as kids grow up, they come and go.
Yeah.
I keep the same platform. And so, man, I'm thankful because he, for what he done and let me be a part of the hottest song in the world. And it's like, that tripped me out because, it's funny because when we did the video, some of my kids I've been telling, he doing a concert. Can you get some tickets so we can? And I was gonna ask them like, can we get a couple of tickets? These kids, But before I could ask them, they, PG Lane, they all reached out to me, said, "Tell me, he wants you to pop out. He wants you to turn up, do battles on rain battles." I'm like, man, say no more. Like,
yeah.
So we came, we did it, and had my trailer back there. I'm tripping on everything. Like, man, and I give God the credit because it's like God, when people dog you out and do you wrong, God is always doing something. He said he'll make your enemies your footstool. He always doing something to just slap people in the mouth with greatness. I don't do stuff. I don't go looking for videos and shoots and stuff. If you come to me, because I try to keep these kids in the streets doing birthday parties, battles. Yeah. This is what I know how to do. I don't have no agent and manager, agent and stuff to go get these different type of jobs. My job is to keep my YouTube channel going, to keep greatness going, to show y'all these kids is off the chain. These is ghetto superstars that y'all, and so I appreciate when stars come to me and say, I want you in my video, and they give us a couple of dollars, give us some, to be in their video, and the rest is history because it's like, you never know, if video do good or what's going on. So,
right.
I hope Kendrick call us for, he do a tour. I hope, or
the whole squad gets to go.
Yeah, I hope that would
be great. That would be insane. I mean, especially after what happened with a pop-out concert, and then you guys are on like a BET Awards or some type of big award show, and he bring you guys back out there. That'd be great.
That'd be tight.
That'd be great.
Yeah, buddy.
So speaking about the pop-out concert, stream live on Amazon Prime.
Ooh.
Thousands of people in attendance.
Wow.
Millions of people across the world watching. If you can, take us on a visual tour of what that experience was like.
That day was really amazing to take the whole. I think I took about. I asked how many dances. I think They said about, you don't bring about 10. I was like, man, I want to bring some heat. Can I get about 20 out? so they could experience.
Yeah.
You know, he could have said 5 people, whatever. He gave me what I wanted. I took 20.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and we all had our trailer backstage with my name on it, Tommy the Clown. You know, and it's cold because it was right next to everybody else, the YGs, the 310 Babies, this, you know, and I don't know all the artists myself.
Right.
And my clowns do. So as people come to me and like, Tommy the Clown, and then be like, Tommy, that's so-and-so. I'm like, oh, man, you know, I respect them, I just don't be knowing. Yeah. And I hate that, you know, 'cause I just don't know who a lot is. But all our trailers was back there, man. It was like, and then they had us come, and it was a trip because, you know, they gave us our own set. You know, they gave me like 15 minutes. You know, and I didn't know how the stage was gonna be.
Right.
The way we practiced like, say the stage, our backs against the stage.
Right.
But it was open around, so we went with the flow, man. It was like, I remember when they came, the guy, it was our turn. We was down there. Everybody was trying to just. It was crazy. He had to go underneath the tunnel, blue lights, and then I see Dr. Dre coming out, you know, and coming in and do his thing. This was like, we did our performance, and we you know, came on stage. We rocked the house. They was being there live. It was live because there's people all around. We was hitting each side, and they was really loving. They was digging it, and you know, the fans was, you know, screaming, and then but DJ. You know, DJ had when he introduced us, he did a perfect introduction because I didn't want to say Tommy the Clown one. He said the one that did the form before us.
We're in Inglewood. And you know who's doing the form before us?
Like I said, what?
Yeah.
It made me think I did the form a lot of times, like not knowing, like I did the form and sold out and did stuff. You know, it's like this is way back in the day. It's like so it's like it tripped me out. Like, man, I did, you know. And then so it's like, wow, almost like, man, I couldn't believe like when he said it. And then we get to thinking like I showed. I forgot.
Yeah, but you do so much.
I do so much, and it was cool. And then we rocked the house, and then we got off there. And we was in the VIP audience and was just ready to just enjoy the rest of the show. And then that's when they came, and you know, Dr. Dre, he was like, I see that people. He said that part, and they started to not like us. And the producers, people ran and said, Tommy, they want y'all on stage.
Man.
You know, so we was stuck for a minute trying to get on stage. Yeah. Kendrick, you know, want us up there with him. And then we got up there, took a picture, and then now the pictures on the billboard. And man, this stuff tripped me out because it ain't like I'm like I don't go looking for it. It's like God drop it in my lap.
Wow.
And it's like, and I see the work of how he get out, because God know I really want people saved. If I can make my whole crew go to church, I would do it. I would say you can't dance with me unless you go to church.
Wow.
But we've been battling. I be battling with my team. I be battling because it's like I don't want to. It's like you can't force religion and a relationship with God on people. So I struggle with that because But I see the world force y'all with all this crazy activity. Different. How people say things, how y'all go through life, boyfriend, girlfriend, this struggle, this getting pregnant outside, just everything, and drugs. And this. I can't let y'all get no talk on how to counter that. Yeah. So when the drugs come, they just want to tell you this. The pastors tell you, just say no. You know, say no, pray to God. And these out here say no, use the drugs. So it's like, wow, I can't get y'all. And that's be my struggle, because that's all I want. Yeah. The money I make. When I make money, we make money off of YouTube or whatever. However we make money from parties, if people donate, or however it come, you know, I give to my team. I got about 40 kids, 40, 50 kids. Wow. And it's like, we don't eat much, but everybody eats something. You know? It's like and they know if we do good, we win. Right. If we don't, the struggle is real. We got to y'all, you know, can't let the place fold.
Yeah.
Can't let the building fold.
Right.
You know, we got to have a place to come, place to rehearse, place to, you know, and we got to stay focused. And then when people call us, like, there's not, you know, other artists have called us to do videos, and they, you know, I let my dancers go. I'm not, unless they want me there, you know.
Right.
As long as my dancers, they got my Tony Clown.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be cool with that. So it's like, you know. So.
Yeah, that's deep, man. I will say this though. When you guys were all on the stage, I don't know if you can get this word back to Kendrick, or maybe he's probably heard it. But that last picture that you took, that's the billboard now.
Yes.
That should be the cover of his next album.
Ooh.
That should be the cover of his next album.
That is crazy.
Because that right there, man, look.
That should be the cover of his next album.
I think it should. That should be the cover of his next album, because that you really were a part of history in that moment.
Wow.
You really were a part of history. Let's talk about you spoke a little bit on the Not Like Us. One of the hardest diss tracks. I feel like it's up there with Tupac's Hit 'Em Up. Wow. I feel like it's up there with No Vaseline by Ice Cube, Ether by Nas. I could really go on and on. With that being said, how did your involvement start with the Not Like Us music video? Like, he just called you up, or?
I got a call from the choreographer that choreographed, Charm. She called my team, reached out to me, said, I need y'all to sign an NDA. You know, so an NDA, and we were like, what's you know? And they say they want us to do a video. They want Tommy the Clown, and you know, I didn't know what to expect on the video, because when we did the shot, in the clothes that they wore, they wanted my airbrush style.
Yeah.
They wanted my logo. and when we shot the scene, I was like, to me, I was like, okay, now, like, you know, how the video gonna go? Like, when we was done with shooting our scene, they had me do some stuff like, what's the password? They mic'd me, you know, and you laid. And a lot of stuff that I didn't know. Yeah. I didn't know, you know, I don't see the treatment. But what I saw and the different, then when I heard they were shooting again in Compton at the courthouse and stuff, you know, and I saw snippets of that, I said, man, they might cut our part out. Like
you really thought they was gonna cut your part?
I told my wife, I said, because you know, I have done videos before. I've done a video with with YG, we did a great, but they cut the scene. They didn't use the scene. So in my mind, they use what they want to use. Right. They might shoot a whole video. I don't like that. An artist could be like, I don't like that. Man, we gonna shoot in on the moon. Right. You know, so looking at that and then saw what they shot, I just used to talk to my team. I said, y'all, you know, so everything become like, God put you in a position to just be thankful. Yeah. Don't worry. Have faith and be thankful. Like, so I said, man, I hope they use, you know, in my mind, I hope they use it. Something, you know. And then I said, but if they do use what I saw we did, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a nice look for us. Yeah. Man, that video came out.
Did you see it like when it released, or you saw it before?
No, I didn't see it before.
So you saw it like the same time as everybody else?
Everybody else. July 4th tripped us out because we were saying, when it's coming out? You know, we had Battle Zone coming, you know, and we thought it was going to come before Battle Zone on a Friday. We were just guesstimating. Right. And it's like, it didn't come out before Battle Zone, so I did Battle Zone at Centennial. You know, I didn't even ask Kendrick to come. You know, it's like we didn't want to say he was coming and nothing. Right. Because we didn't want too many people, you know. And that was the BET weekend, so a lot going on. We did our show, and I you know, even at the pop-out, I told people we having our big Battle Zone, you know. So it was cool, man. It was a great show, and the video still didn't come out. And we was like, well, then the 4th of July, I think we all just. We normally do a big block party on my street, like a big, but we didn't do it this year. And then I think we went to Vegas, and we was gonna perform out there in Vegas. And while we was out there in Vegas, July 4th, that's when they say, we got phone calls. Tell me the video. And I said, I went there and we watched it. And then
where'd you guys watch it at?
I watched it. We was in a hotel. It was in a hotel. Me and my wife. And then it came on. He was doing his thing, and then that part. He said,
What's the password?
I see dead people.
What's the password?
Yeah.
Oh, like, what's the password? I had my face right there. I said, wow, they used that. They used everything that I was amazing. It's a trip. So, man, that was a blessing.
Yeah. I'm
very thankful because it continued to make 30 years of awareness. Yeah. Like it's that dude's still out there. Yeah. That clown's still out there. And I'm here. I haven't changed. I'm hitting the streets. I'm excited about pulling up, jumping out, dancing. I do what I can. Kids do more dancing. So it's like, but the motivation's still there. I still know how to rock a party, host. I still know how to make sure the energy is everywhere, not just right here. Look at the people in the back that's sitting there, that's quiet. Mess with them, make them feel good, make them feel a part of this movement. So that's the type of vibe and spirit that I have. Yeah. And so when I saw that video, how I transitioned from the beginning, Envy walk in, my whole crew in the classroom, and then and it's crazy. Then we did the battle scene, it's just crazy, man. It's amazing, bro.
Yeah, that I remember watching Rise. I was visiting my mom, and I remember I was like, "Yo, this dude is dope." Talking about you. So when I saw the Pop Out concert, I think. Bree, were you there with me when we was watching the Pop Out concert? And I was like, yo, that's Tommy. That's Tommy. So when I saw the music video, I was like, yo, he's in the video. Yo. I was excited. So, all right. So I know this question may be a little difficult as we wrap up, because I know you said you mainly listen to gospel. And I want you to take your time. Dead or alive, Tommy the Clown's top 5 favorite rappers.
Ooh. Oh, my goodness.
You can go to 10 if you want, but...
You said my favorite rappers?
Tommy the Clown, top 5 favorite rappers of all time.
Tommy the Clown, top 5 favorite rappers of all time. Man. Wow. I have to say, man, I got to give Kendrick Lamar a great shout out. I watched it. That boy can get out. I didn't know how he got out. Cause I don't like really follow, like but I do, cause I play all the rappers' music, but that's just getting older. Yeah. My team keep me up to date with music. Snoop Dogg, I got Snoop Dogg. We got Ice Cube, Tupac. You say some Biggie Small was hard.
You can keep going to 10. If you want, it's up to you. But you got Kendrick, Snoop Dogg, Cube. You said
Kendrick, Snoop Dogg, Cube, Biggie, Tupac.
And Tupac.
Yeah,
that's top 5. That's your top 5 right there.
That's my top 5.
That's your top 5. Y'all heard it first.
I got some rappers. Now see that I got some local artists too that's fire that I know of. Like,
shout them out.
Man, I gotta give Chef Boy his, a little Vader in this. Who else, man? I can't remember all their names. Them two stick out. Who else, man? It's some more that I don't be knowing the name of, but man, just shout out to the rappers. You know, I like positive music. You know, a lot of rappers. Y'all. Man, some will be so strong, but just stay at it. I mean, even with my crew, I be wanting them to. Like, I want y'all to be like some clown rappers sometimes, my crew. And
that would be hard.
Man, they think they have to do, like, no, I don't like the cuss music. That's why when we play music at parties, I edit out the cuss words.
The profanity, right, yeah.
You know. But I'll be telling my clowns, like, man, do something without cuss music. I think Chef Boy did something without profanity. And it's like, it could be done, especially for Tommy the Clown. You know he a positive dude. Let's try it. Yeah. If we fail, okay. Oh well, I'm still 30 years in, doing something for the community. So let's try these. And and it's hard because the way the rap scene is, they think they have to just, sometimes, just the way they.
And you really don't have to, bro.
You don't have to,
because if we go back. One of the greatest rappers of all time. A lot of styles. A lot of people got their styles from Rakim.
See?
Rakim, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't use any cuss words.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken.
Wow. You got LL Cool J.
LL Cool J.
So I can go back and it's a lot of rappers.
And they considered legends.
Legends.
And they didn't have to. So, closing up, I got to tell you thank you. Yeah, I felt it. I gotta tell you, thank you, man, for sitting down with me on the conversation. You have been a motivator. You have been an inspiration, a pillar to the community in Los Angeles, worldwide. Some of your dancers have gone on to be famous. I think I just want to end it like this. Your camera right there. What would it be? Your motivational message or your message to everyone. This is your time. Take as much as you want. Just look into the camera and leave your message, Tommy's message.
Woo. Tommy message, man. Get saved fast. Put God in your life. Get him in your pocket. Get baptized in Jesus' name. Get filled with the Holy Ghost. And that's with the evidence of speaking in tongue. Don't let nobody tell you nothing about, people used to say, oh, that's for them holy rollers. That's for them holy. It's better to have it than to need it. And not have it when it's time to go to heaven. You better get everything God say, you're supposed to have. That's the motivation. I love all you guys, and that's what Tommy the Clown is all about. That's it. I love being saved. I love people. I don't like the negative lifestyle when people fighting on Facebook, pulling out cameras, screen recording it, and people dying. People was dying on accidents. People was dying heart attacks. We are all going to die one day. And when we do, we're going to meet our Maker, and He going to make a decision. He going to say, well done. Or He gonna say, depart from me. It's your choice. And I want Him to say, well done. I know it's a lot we gotta do in life. Like you wanna be that professional football player or that Olympian, you wanna be that track star. What you do, you work hard at it, you study, you get into it, you see what it takes, you practice. Same thing with serving God. You gotta practice, you gotta get into it, you gotta get every day, you gotta read your Bible, you gotta study, you gotta listen to the pastor, you gotta stop sinning. Love y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been the conversation. I'm Tiger on the Beat, again with our guest, Tommy the Clown. Make sure that you follow him on all his social media platforms. And if you haven't already, hit like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.
That's a wrap, Tommy! Woo! Man. Thanks for sitting down with me, man. I enjoyed myself. I ain't done an interview, I don't know how long. This is the first interview I've done since the beginning.